Hook. The earth splits under the weight of two unstoppable forces clashing in a wasteland of shattered rock and twisted steel. Juggernaut, the crimson colossus powered by the unstoppable Cyttorak, barrels forward with a grin of pure malice. Across from him, the Hulk, green Goliath of rage, roars with primal fury, his fists ready to break anything or anyone in his path. This isn't just a fight, it's a collision of sheer will and raw power. Only one can stand tall, but the victor might not walk away whole. The spark of war. It started in the ruins of a forgotten military base, where Juggernaut Cain Marko smashed through a containment vault to claim an experimental gamma core, a prize he'd used to amplify his already godlike power. Bruce Banner, tracking the core to prevent a catastrophe, couldn't let that happen. When words failed and fists flew, the Hulk emerged, fueled by Banner's desperation and rage. Juggernaut saw a challenge. Hulk saw a threat. Now, in this barren stretch of nowhere, their grudge explodes into a war that'll shake the planet. Round 1, the collision. The fight kicks off with Juggernaut lowering his helmeted head and charging like a runaway train. Hulk plants his feet, muscles bulging, and meets him head-on. The impact sends a shockwave ripping through the ground, cracking stone for miles. Juggernaut's momentum barely falters, pushing Hulk back, but the green giant digs in, snarling as he slows the crimson tide. It's brute force versus brute force, and neither's budging easy. Hulk swings first, a haymaker that cracks against Juggernaut's helmet with a sound like a cannon shot. The blow staggers Marko, but he laughs it off, grabbing Hulk's arm and hurling him into a boulder. The rock shatters into dust, and Hulk's back on his feet in a flash, roaring. Juggernaut's strength is magical, unstoppable, but Hulk's anger is a bottomless well. Juggernaut keeps coming, his pace relentless. He slams both fists down, aiming to crush Hulk into the dirt. The green titan rolls aside, the ground cratering where he stood, and counters with a double-handed clap that sends a sonic boom into Juggernaut's chest. Marko stumbles, his armor dented, but he's grinning pains just fuel to him. Hulk leaps, tackling Juggernaut into a rusted tank husk. Metal screams as they tear through it, trading blows that echo like thunder. Juggernaut's fists are sledgehammers, each hit bruising Hulk's hide, but the Gamma Beast's punches hit harder with every snarl. The tank's a pile of scrap now, and they're still going, locked in a brutal stalemate. The round ends with both titans stepping back, breathing heavy. Hulk's knuckles bleed green. Juggernaut's armor shows scratches, the wasteland's a mess, but this is just the warm-up. Hulk growls low, "You're tough, Red." "Not tough enough." Juggernaut cracks his neck. "Keep dreaming, freak." Round 2, the momentum shift. Juggernaut leans into his gift Cyttorak's unstoppable force. He charges again, faster, a red blur that uproots trees and shatters stone. Hulk braces, but the impact sends him flying, crashing through a cliff face. Rock rains down as Juggernaut keeps coming, plowing through the debris like it's nothing. Hulk's tough, but this is a freight train with a mean streak. Hulk claws free, rage spiking. He grabs a slab of rock and swings it like a bat, smashing Juggernaut mid-stride. The Crimson Giant staggers, his helmet ringing, but he grabs the slab and crushes it to powder. Hulk's on him in a heartbeat, landing a flurry of punches that dent Marko's chest plate. Juggernaut's slowing but not stopping. Marko retaliates, grabbing Hulk by the shoulders and driving him into the ground headfirst. The earth splits, a geyser of dirt erupting. Hulk roars, trapped for a moment, but his strength surges, he rips free, uppercutting Juggernaut so hard the tyrant's lifted off his feet. It's a rare sight, the unstoppable, airborne. They crash back together, Hulk riding the momentum. He grabs Juggernaut's arm, spinning him like a top and hurling him into a dry riverbed. The impact shakes the valley, water long gone replaced by dust. Juggernaut rises, slower now, but his eyes burn. Hulk's panting, fists clenched, he's got the edge, but it's razor thin. The round closes with Hulk catching his breath, green skin scratched and bruised. Juggernaut's armor's taking a beating, but his magic keeps him moving. Hulk wipes blood from his lip, growling, "Stay down, tin can." Juggernaut chuckles. "Not how this works, big guy." Round 3, the rage unleashed. Hulk's anger hits a new peak, his muscles swelling as Gamma Rage takes over. He charges, leaping high and slamming both fists down on Juggernaut. The ground buckles, a crater forming, but Juggernaut tanks it, grabbing Hulk's wrists and twisting. They grapple, strength against strength, the earth trembling under their strain. Juggernaut headbutts Hulk, the helmet cracking against green skull. Hulk staggers, blood dripping, but swings back, a wild punch that sends Juggernaut skidding across the dirt. Marko's unstoppable, but Hulk's rage makes him unpredictable. He's a storm of fists now, each hit shaking the air. Hulk grabs a rusted oil-rigged tower, ripping it from the ground with a roar. He swings it like a club, smashing Juggernaut into a hillside. Metal bends, rock shatters, and Juggernaut's buried for a moment. Hulk tosses the wreckage aside, chest heaving. He's not playing anymore. Juggernaut bursts free, slower but furious. He tackles Hulk, driving him through the hillside and out the other side. They roll, a tangle of fists and fury, until they hit a steel bunker. It collapses around them, and Hulk's pinned under rubble. Juggernaut's weight is crushing. The round ends with Hulk shoving the rubble off, roaring as he stands. Juggernaut's breathing hard, his armor cracked in a dozen places. Hulk's rage is winning, but Juggernaut's magic keeps him in the game. This is war now, and it's getting ugly. Round 4, the tactical turn. Hulk shifts gears, using Banner's smarts through the haze of rage. He lures Juggernaut toward a ravine, dodging wild swings. Marco charges, unstoppable as ever, but Hulk sidesteps, letting him barrel into a rock wall. The cliff cracks, and Hulk smashes it with both fists, burying Juggernaut in an avalanche of stone. The pile shifts Juggernaut's out in seconds, roaring as he hurls boulders back at Hulk. The green giant caches one, hurling it like a cannonball. It slams Juggernaut's chest, denting armor deeper. Hulk's playing chess now, wearing Marco down piece by piece. Juggernaut swishes up too, grabbing a steel beam from the wreckage. He swings it like a battering ram, cashing Hulk in the ribs. The Green Titan grunts, staggering, but grabs the beam, twisting it into a pretzel around Juggernaut's arms. Marco breaks free, but it costs him time and Hulk's ready. Hulk tackles Juggernaut into the ravine, water splashing as they hit the bottom. He slams Marco's head into the bedrock, cracking it. Juggernaut punches back, a blow that sends Hulk skidding through mud. They're both slowing, but Hulk's rage keeps him swinging. The round closes with them locked in the ravine, water up to their knees. Hulk's bleeding from a dozen cuts. Juggernaut's armor's a mess. Hulk's tactics are working, but Juggernaut's still moving. Unstoppables, not just a title. Round 5, the brutal grind. Juggernaut goes all out, his magic flaring. He grabs Hulk by the throat, lifting him and slamming him into the ravine wall. Rock shatters, and he keeps going, pounding Hulk deeper into the stone. The Green Titan's ribs crack, blood pouring, but his eyes glow brighter. Pain just makes him madder. Hulk roars, breaking free with a double-fisted smash to Juggernaut's chest. The armor splinters, and Marco staggers. Hulk follows with a knee to the gut, then a headbutt that cracks Juggernaut's helmet. The Crimson Giant's dazed, but he swings back, a wild punch that sends Hulk sprawling. They trade blows, a brutal slugfist that turns the ravine into a mud pit. Hulk's fists are sledgehammers, denting Juggernaut's frame. Marco's hits are earthquakes, bruising Hulk's hide. The water's red with blood now. Neither's backing down, both are breaking. Hulk grabs Juggernaut's helmet, ripping it off with a savage yell. Marco's face is bloodied, eyes wide, but he tackles Hulk into the water, holding him under. Hulk thrashes, bubbles rising, then explodes upward, hurling Juggernaut onto the bank. They're running on fumes now. The round ends with Hulk gasping, chest heaving, as Juggernaut staggers up, helmetless. Hulk's a mess, cuts, bruises, a limp, but his rage is a furnace. Juggernaut's magic's fading, but he's still in it. One more round to settle this. Round 6, the desperate push. Hulk digs deep, his gamma strength surging as rage hits critical mass. He charges, leaping high and slamming into Juggernaut with a thunderclap that echoes for miles. Marco's thrown back, crashing through a rock formation, but he rolls to his feet, slower now. Hulk's not letting up. This is his shot. Juggernaut grabs a boulder, hurling it at Hulk. The Green Titan smashes through it, closing the gap, and lands a punch that cracks Juggernaut's jaw. Marco swings back, a glancing blow to Hulk's shoulder, but it's weak. His magic's draining. Hulk's relentless, a green blur of fury. Hulk grabs Juggernaut by the chest plate, lifting him overhead. He spins, faster and faster, then hurls him into a steel silo. The structure collapses, burying Marco in twisted metal. Hulk roars, fists pounding his chest. He's winning, but he's hurting bad. Juggernaut crawls from the wreckage, bloodied and slow. He swings a weak punch, but Hulk catches it, twisting Marco's arm behind him. He slams Juggernaut face first into the dirt, holding him there. Stay down, Hulk growls, voice raw. Juggernaut struggles, but he's fading. The round ends with Hulk standing over Juggernaut, one foot on his back. Marco's breathing, but barely moving. Hulk's shaking, blood dripping, limbs heavy. He's got the upper hand, but it's taken everything. One final push to end it. Round 7, the breaking point. Hulk's rage peaks, his body a furnace of gamma power. He lifts Juggernaut by the neck, roaring as he slams him into the ground again and again. The earth cracks, a spiderweb of fissures spreading. Juggernaut groans, his magic flickering. He's unstoppable, but not unbreakable. Juggernaut musters one last surge, grabbing Hulk's leg and pulling him down. He lands a punch to Hulk's chest, cracking ribs, but it's feeble. Hulk roars through the pain, flipping Juggernaut onto his back and pounding his chest with both fists. The blows rain down, each one a quake. Hulk's hands glow green, rage and gamma merging into a final strike. He leaps high, humming down with a double-fisted smash that craters the earth 10 feet deep. Juggernaut's armor shatters completely, and he lies still, bloodied and broken. Hulk staggers back, chest heaving. He's done it. He drops to one knee, blood pouring from cuts and a busted lip. His ribs scream, his arms tremble. Victory's his, but it's a hollow one. Juggernaut's out cold, chest rising faintly. Hulk growls low, "Tough bastard," then spits green blood into the dirt. The fight's over. Hulk stands, limping, every step a battle. He's the strongest there is, but today, that title came with a hell of a price. Juggernaut's down, but Hulk knows, this ain't the last he'll see of him. The aftermath. The wasteland's a graveyard of destruction, marked by craters and wreckage. Hulk stumbles off, disappearing into the horizon as choppers circle overhead. Shield or someone else, ready to clean up. Juggernaut's hauled away, unconscious, his magic dim but not gone. Banner's mind flickers through Hulk's haze. He won, but barely. Days of healing lie ahead, and the next fight's always looming. For now, though, the Green Giant's still king. Just don't ask him to prove it again anytime soon.